Have you ever wondered why most seniors today don't make it to age 85? Here's a shocking fact. It's not genetics or bad luck that's cutting lives short. Instead, it's a handful of silent, daily mistakes, things so subtle, most people don't even realize they're happening, that are causing invisible damage inside the body every single day. In today's video, I'm going to reveal the 6 hidden mistakes that are quietly stealing years from seniors' lives, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. By understanding and fixing these mistakes, you could add not just years, but healthy, vibrant years to your life. Even small changes can create a massive difference in your heart, brain, muscles, and overall well-being. This isn't about extreme diets or complicated routines. It's about simple shifts that protect your body where it matters most. Mistake number 1: chronic dehydration. One of the most overlooked, yet most dangerous, mistakes seniors make every single day is chronic dehydration. Many people think dehydration only happens if you're sweating excessively or stranded without water, but the truth is much more alarming. Dehydration is often unnoticed in seniors, even those who believe they are drinking enough. As we age, our natural sense of thirst becomes weaker. That means by the time you feel thirsty, you're often already significantly dehydrated, and the damage has already begun. Even mild dehydration can wreak havoc inside the body. When your body doesn't get enough water, your blood thickens. Thicker blood flows more slowly, which strains your heart, reduces oxygen delivery, and impairs circulation to vital organs like your brain, kidneys, and liver. Over time, this silent stress can lead to a rapid decline in organ function, and you might not notice the signs until it's too late. According to research from Johns Hopkins University, chronic mild dehydration can accelerate the aging process by up to 30%. That's not just wrinkled skin we're talking about, it's faster cognitive decline, weakened muscles, impaired immunity, and serious damage to the heart and kidneys. Imagine aging 3 decades faster simply because your body has been running on low fluid mode day after day. So what can you do to protect yourself? It's actually simple, but it requires daily attention. I recommend what I call the SIP system. The SIP system is about making water a constant, easy part of your environment so you naturally drink throughout the day without even thinking about it. Keep water within arm's reach at all times, by your bedside, in your favorite reading chair, on the kitchen counter, and even in your car. The idea is not to wait until you feel thirsty but to build the habit of sipping regularly. Aim to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, depending on your size and health needs. And remember, it's not about guzzling large amounts all at once. Small, steady sips are much better for absorption and maintaining proper hydration levels. Another easy way to track your hydration is by paying attention to the color of your urine. Light yellow is the goal. If your urine is dark, that's a major warning sign that your body is already stressed and dehydrated. The key message is simple but crucial: don't wait until you're thirsty. By then, the damage may have already started. Instead, proactively hydrate your body every single day, sip by sip. It's one of the easiest and most powerful habits you can build to protect your organs, maintain your energy, support brain health, and slow the aging process. Water isn't just a beverage, it's a lifeline. It nourishes every single cell in your body. If you want to give yourself the best shot at reaching and thriving beyond age 85, start treating hydration like the life-saving priority it truly is. Mistake number 2: silent inflammation from common foods. Another major, and often invisible, threat to seniors' health is silent inflammation caused by everyday foods. The truly dangerous part is that you won't feel it happening. There's no pain, no obvious symptom, no warning light flashing. But inside your body, inflammation could be quietly damaging your arteries, hardening your heart, and impairing your brain's ability to function, day after day. Over time, this slow, silent attack can lead to devastating outcomes like heart disease, stroke, dementia, and other age-related illnesses. Scientific research from Harvard Medical School confirms that certain foods trigger powerful inflammatory responses after the age of 65, even if those foods didn't cause you problems when you were younger. Our aging bodies simply don't handle inflammation the same way anymore. The foods you once thought were harmless, or even healthy, could now be fast-tracking your aging process without you even realizing it. So what are the biggest hidden culprits? Surprisingly, it's not just the obvious junk food. The three biggest triggers hiding in many seniors' kitchens are white flour products like most breads, pastas, and baked goods. Vegetable oils such as corn oil, canola oil, and soybean oil, often used in cooking and processed foods. Artificial sweeteners, especially those found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, and light foods. These ingredients create a low-grade, ongoing inflammation inside your blood vessels and organs. You won't feel it immediately, but over months and years, this constant internal irritation weakens your arteries, stiffens your heart, and accelerates cognitive decline. The good news is that you can fight back against silent inflammation with a few simple food swaps, and you can start today. First, replace vegetable oils with healthier fats like extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is packed with powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that actively protect your heart and brain. Next, swap artificial sweeteners for small amounts of natural alternatives, like raw honey, real maple syrup, or whole fruits like berries to naturally satisfy your sweet tooth. Finally, ditch the white flour products and choose true whole grains instead. Foods like quinoa, steel-cut oats, and sprouted grain breads provide fiber, antioxidants, and nutrients that help calm inflammation rather than ignite it. Inflammation doesn't hurt until it's too late. These everyday food choices may seem harmless now, but they can quietly age your body from the inside out, shaving years off your life without any visible sign until a major health crisis strikes. By making these smart, protective swaps today, you can dramatically lower inflammation, safeguard your arteries and organs, and help yourself stay strong, sharp, and vibrant well beyond 85. You have more control over your aging process than you might think, and it can all start with what's on your plate. Mistake number 3, the wrong type of exercise. When it comes to staying healthy with age, we all hear the same advice: just keep walking every day. And while walking is definitely better than being sedentary, it's not enough, and in fact, relying on walking alone may be silently working against you. Here's the problem: walking by itself doesn't maintain your strength, metabolism, or balance as you age. Even if you walk several miles every day, your body isn't getting the specific signals it needs to preserve critical muscle mass, protect your bones, or renew cellular health. Worse, repetitive walking without strength work can wear down joints like knees and hips without rebuilding the muscle structure that supports them. Scientific studies from the Mayo Clinic make it clear: low-intensity cardio like walking simply doesn't provide the deep stimulus that aging bodies need. After 65, your muscles, bones, and even your metabolism require a stronger, more targeted message to stay healthy, and walking alone can't deliver it. Without the right exercise stimulus, the body naturally slides into muscle loss, slower metabolism, weaker bones, and eventually a higher risk of falls, frailty, and serious injury. But here's the good news: the solution is simple, quick, and incredibly effective. You don't need a gym membership or heavy weights. Instead, implement a 10-minute strength-based routine that focuses on gentle resistance exercises, just 3 times a week. These exercises are safe, low impact, and specifically designed to give your muscles and bones the wake-up call they need. Here's a simple starter routine you can do right at home. Wall push-ups: stand facing a wall, place your palms flat, and slowly push your body toward and away from the wall. Chair squats: using a sturdy chair, lower yourself down and stand back up slowly, no plopping down. Resistance band arm pulls: Grab a resistance band and gently pull it apart in front of your chest to strengthen your arms and shoulders. Sit to stand exercises. Sit down and stand up from a chair without using your hands, slowly and with control. The goal is to repeat each movement about 10 to 12 times, focusing on slow, steady, and proper form. 3 times a week is enough to send powerful regenerative signals to your muscles, bones, and even your metabolism. The benefits are truly life-changing. This short routine boosts protective hormones, supports bone density, preserves muscle mass, and even triggers cellular renewal, something that walking alone simply cannot do. If you want to maintain your independence, strength, balance, and vitality well into your 80s and beyond, walking isn't enough. You must add light strength exercises to your routine, and just 10 minutes, a few times a week, can make a profound difference in how you age. Mistake number 4: nutrient depletion from medications. Most people know that medications can have side effects, but what's often never discussed is an even quieter, more dangerous problem. Many common medications silently deplete your body's essential vitamins and minerals. You may be faithfully taking your prescribed treatments, believing you're doing everything right for your health. But without realizing it, those very medications could be draining critical nutrients your body needs to survive and thrive. Over time, this hidden depletion can lead to brain fog, declining heart health, chronic fatigue, weakened immunity, and even faster aging. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that many medications commonly prescribed to seniors strip away crucial nutrients like magnesium, B vitamins, and CoQ10. These nutrients are absolutely essential for energy production, heart function, nerve health, and brain sharpness. When they are gradually depleted over months or years, your body's systems start to falter. You might notice you're more tired, forgetful, or weaker, but you might never connect those symptoms back to the medications you trust. The truth is, medications can absolutely save lives, but they often come with a hidden cost that most seniors, and even many doctors, don't openly discuss. That's why it's so important to take a proactive, informed approach. Here's the action plan you need. First, never stop taking your medications on your own. Always consult your doctor first. Your treatments are important, and stopping them abruptly could cause serious harm. Instead, at your next appointment, ask 2 critical questions. Are any of my medications depleting essential nutrients? Should I be taking any supplements to protect my health while on these treatments? This simple conversation can be a powerful, potentially life-changing step toward protecting your long-term health. Many doctors can recommend safe, targeted supplements to replace what your body may be losing, or guide you toward blood tests to check for hidden deficiencies. In the meantime, you can also start strengthening your body naturally by eating more nutrient-rich foods every single day. Focus on building meals around leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard, packed with magnesium and folate. Wild-caught fish like salmon and sardines, rich in omega-3s and CoQ10. Eggs, providing essential B vitamins and high-quality protein. Avocados, full of heart-protective magnesium and healthy fats. And if your doctor agrees, adding a high-quality multivitamin specifically designed for seniors can offer excellent insurance to fill any remaining gaps. Medications can help, but they can also harm if you're not actively replacing the nutrients they quietly strip away. By being proactive, asking the right questions, and nourishing your body with nutrient-dense foods and proper supplementation, you can stay strong, energized, and mentally sharp, instead of slowly declining without understanding why. Small steps like this could protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and add years of vibrant life you deserve to enjoy. Mistake number 5: focusing on sleep quantity, not quality. Most people believe that if they get 8 hours of sleep every night, they're doing everything right. But here's a truth that's both surprising and a little frightening: 8 hours of poor quality sleep can be just as damaging as getting no sleep at all. As we age, it's not just about how much we sleep, it's about how well we sleep. And if you're not getting deep, restorative sleep, your body and brain simply can't repair themselves the way they should. Research from Stanford University confirms that sleep depth, not duration, matters most after the age of 65. Without high-quality deep sleep, your brain doesn't clear out toxins, your cells don't regenerate properly, and your hormones don't reset the way they need to. The result? Accelerated brain aging, up to 3 to 5 years for every single year of poor sleep. That's a terrifying thought. You could be aging your brain at triple the normal speed, even if you're technically getting enough sleep. The good news is you have far more control over your sleep quality than you might think, and it doesn't require any complicated equipment or expensive supplements. You can dramatically improve your deep sleep with a simple 30-minute pre-sleep ritual, starting tonight. Here's exactly what to do. First, avoid blue light 30 minutes before bed. Put away phones, tablets, laptops, and turn off bright TV screens. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, blocking the production of melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. Second, set your bedroom temperature between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, about 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Research shows that a cooler environment signals your brain it's time for deep sleep. A warm bedroom can actually prevent your body from entering the deepest sleep stages. Third, stop all fluids 90 minutes before bedtime. This helps prevent disruptive bathroom trips that can pull you out of deep sleep and fragment your sleep cycles. Finally, sleep on your side with a pillow between your knees. This simple position helps align your spine, improves breathing, and reduces nighttime tossing and turning, allowing your body to sink into restorative sleep more easily. Following this 30-minute ritual can boost your deep sleep by up to 40%, a massive improvement that can enhance your memory, energy, metabolism, immune system, and even slow down cognitive decline. Restorative sleep is when your brain and body repair themselves. Without it, you are literally speeding up your aging process. Protect your deep sleep like your life depends on it, because, in many ways, it truly does. By making these small changes to your nightly routine, you can rebuild your brain health, strengthen your resilience, and give yourself a real shot at living longer, healthier, and sharper well into your later years. Mistake number 6: social isolation. When we think about health risks, most people focus on diet, exercise, or even smoking. But one of the most hidden and deadly threats to seniors' health is something far quieter: social isolation. And the damage it causes is shocking. Research shows that loneliness and lack of regular connection can raise cortisol, increase inflammation, and shorten lifespan even faster than smoking or obesity. Yet many seniors, even those who occasionally see family or friends, don't realize that they are still at risk. The National Institute on Aging has made it clear: meaningful social connections are absolutely critical for a longer, healthier life. Human beings are wired to thrive through connection. When that regular, meaningful interaction fades, the body interprets it as a survival threat. Stress hormones surge, inflammation rises, and the body begins to deteriorate from the inside out. Sadly, the signs aren't always obvious. You might think a few phone calls or occasional visits are enough, but real protection comes from deep, consistent engagement, not just surface-level contact. The good news is that rebuilding strong social connections doesn't have to be overwhelming or complicated. It starts by following what I call the 3-connection system, a simple, proven strategy to reignite meaningful human connection and protect your health. Here's how it works. First, make time for at least one meaningful one-on-one conversation each week. Not just a quick hello or small talk, but a real conversation that allows you to share, listen, and feel heard. It could be with a close friend, a family member, or even someone new you meet through a community group. Second, participate in a group setting at least once a week. Join a class, a hobby group, a church gathering, or a community event where you can engage with multiple people at once. Being part of a group helps you feel connected to a bigger world, which lowers stress and boosts emotional resilience. Third, create a purposeful connection by giving back. Volunteer your time, mentor someone younger, or simply offer a helping hand to a neighbor. Acts of service are deeply rewarding, and they trigger powerful brain chemistry changes that lower inflammation and promote happiness and longevity. Why does this system work so well? Because it doesn't just add social contact, it adds meaningful connection, which science shows lowers inflammation, reduces cortisol, improves brain function, and strengthens your body's resilience. Social connection isn't a luxury, it's a life-saving necessity. Without it, your brain and body slowly break down. With it, you can protect your mental sharpness, boost your immune system, and dramatically increase your chances of living well past 85 with vitality and purpose. Start small if you need to. Make just one meaningful connection this week, then build from there. Now you know, these 6 hidden mistakes are silent killers. They quietly damage your body over time without any obvious warning signs. But the good news is, you have the power to change the course of your health starting today. Even fixing just one mistake could dramatically improve your energy, protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and help you live stronger, longer, and better. Take small steps every day. Commit to making positive changes, because it's never too late to add vibrant years to your life. If one of these mistakes surprised you, comment below with the number that stood out most. Like this video, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more life-saving health tips. Your future self will thank you.